Alright, hi, this was recorded on the same day that I did the Red Engine video, so that was probably a long time ago, but, or probably recent, I don't know. Recording stuff is very confusing with timelines. Anyway, so, I'm probably not gonna edit it that much, so we're just gonna build the Red Engine, so let me just move this. And with the snap of my finger, we will start soon. Alright, so first you're gonna get one of these, and this is your wheel. So this one I really don't need to build because Lego builders like me and many others know what you're gonna need. So you're gonna need a 12 long rod, which I think is 11 holes, and that's basically what you're gonna use. And then you're gonna get your normal big wheels, and then you're gonna cover that up with 2 bricks. And I only had a 1x2 with 2 1x2s, and then with like little snots being stud knot on top. And then having that, and then being that on both sides. On the back, you're gonna use this normal hook, like hook and link, and that's basically all you're gonna use. From the wheels, from there, you're gonna put your little plate, will be 16, and then that's how long the first plate will be. Then you're just gonna fill that up with a bunch of bricks, again being 12x4, and then another 12x4 plate on top, and that's for your wheels. So first off, you're gonna build the front half of the locomotive, which uses a snot brick, 2 of them, using a 1x1 little circle and then a 2x2 little disc, and you move those, and then that's what you'll be using. Then on the bottom you'll be using a 1x2 with a snot on the side, and then using these type of pieces, which is a 1x2 with a little curve at the bottom. Then you'll be using a normal lamp and then a lamp iron. Then you'll be using, for wheel arches, you'll be using a 1x2 in red. Then you'll be getting a normal curved piece, and then you'll be doing this 2 times. For the base plate, it is a 6x8, and that's what you'll be using for your base plate. Sorry I didn't tell you that sooner. Then for the front, you'll be using a 1x2 whatever black brick. It can be in red if you want to sell the effect, and then you add another 1x2 but a flat one, and then 2 cheese slopes in black. I only have 1, but you can use a 1x2, and that's what we're using for the front. And then this should just slide in the front. And there you go. Next up, you'll be doing the second half, which is a 6x11, and it's basically the same technique, except in the back you'll be using half of this one, and then you'll be adding 1 tile. I usually use these, and I just use these because I thought it'd give the effect, like how James's boiler goes. So that's what you add in the back, and this just slides in like so, and you just add it. Next up, you'll be building the cab, which is a 1x4, and then I think this is 3 bricks tall. Then you'll be using a 2x6 on this side, and then on the side, you'll be using this kind of curved piece, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know the names of these, except this one being a 1x1, and that's what you'll be using for that, so find those bricks. Next up, you'll be getting your window, which is a 2x1, and I think this is 3 bricks tall, or 2 bricks tall. I think these are 2 or 3, I don't remember. And then you'll be getting the same one, but on the side, because it curves in, so it doesn't like kind of have that little break that sticks up. And that's it for your cab, and you just add that as so. So then you'll be getting a 2x4. I only had these, so you can just get 2, but I only had this, so you'll add that for the bottom half of the smoke box. Next up, we'll be building the firebox, which I will be breaking, so you guys can see that. You're going to build the lower half of the smoke box, which uses a 2x4 slope, and then you can fill this up with a 2x4 plate, but I only had these in certain other colors, and I only had this at the time, so yeah. You'll be making 2 of those, and you'll be adding a slope piece, and what I used was, I used a 1x4 brick, and then one of those little slopes. You get these in the Hogwarts Express, or on those other sets, and you'll be making 2 of these, and you'll stick them on like so. Now this gives it the effect that it's like curved up. And finally, we will be making the front half of the smoke box, which I think most people will find, and you can use this also for Montana, so let's start with that. So for the funnel, it's quite easy. So this is going to be a 2x6, and I only had them in 1s, so that's all I had to use. So then this is the black part of the smoke box, which is basically just a 3 brick tall piece, and that's all I really used. But I didn't have that, so I had to use this to compromise. Next is the back half of the smoke box, which is basically a 2x4 and just stacked up by some plates, but you can use a 2x4 brick, so yeah. And then you just add the smoke box like so. And I'm not gonna put this in yet, so, and you can see where the smoke box goes because this kind of like is the exact same shape. Now for the smoke box, I probably won't be able to break this, so I'll have to break this in certain groups. So then you're gonna be using this, which is basically the smoke box, and what I used was 1x4 little curves, and that's basically it for that. You can use the ones that are in 2x4, but I only had these installed. But then you can use a 2x4 in red for making the little side of the smoke box, and you'll be making 2 of those. Then you'll be making one of these, which is basically, I don't know where you get these, but this is mostly common in the Hogwarts Express. Then you'll be making a 4x1, or you can use a 2x4, and then a few tiles. Doesn't matter because they're going to be covered. Then get your smoke box and add it right there. I'll show you where to put it, so here you go. Then you'll be adding it on your other side. That's the smoke box. Grab your top part and then you just slide it in like so. And there you go. Then you can get a disc and then you just slide it in like so. Again, those tiles that were down there, you could have made them blue, whatever color you wanted, and then that would have basically been it. So there's your smoke box. And then you add it on like so, and there's the first half of the locomotive. Now we'll move on to the tender. Now this is quite easy, so I might not have to break this, but here we go. So you will be using small wheels, and they're basically, you'll need 3 of these and then some buffers to keep it even. So then you'll be using, for tiles, you'll be using a 6x10, and that's what you'll be using for the base. To be honest, you don't need to add all these weird bricks. You can just, this is a 1x10 and then 3 bricks going up. That's all. I had a bunch of other bricks because I don't have that at the moment. Then you'll be doing this sort of like curved piece on the top, which I used because I wanted it to be unique and not have the same type of tender as James and Edward. Then you'll be just using some cold. I only had this in gray. Now moving on to the back, you basically just have 2 2x1s curved pieces going down, and that's basically it. Then grab 1x2 tiles, get 2 of those, and then get a 2x1 tile and a 3x2 tile, and then get one of these types. I only used these for like the water, but I thought that didn't look nice, but I thought it gives it the effect. That is it for your tender. And now you couple them up, and it's by a simple little hook in the back. It is a bit like challenging, but you can get it, and it's very strong, so you don't worry about it on coupling. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this was very helpful. This was recorded right after Scott had made the video with his red engine, so either that was the next video or that was the this was a long time ago. So yeah, this might change. Again, editing is hard, so, and it changes a lot of time, so yeah. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.